Does anybody notice the gas that we put in our car is getting crappier? It's being used faster. It feels like you fill up your tank, but it goes down like a third faster. I was driving in my car recently. I usually now, because I'm trying to be proactive about things, I fill up my gas tank if the prices are low, right? And I try to make that an opportunity. I also need to go buy some more oil for my car. Um, I still have one of those big jugs, but I think I need to grab another one. And I need to get an oil change, but I don't drive my car very much, so I'm gonna hold off. I probably don't need to get one now, maybe in a little bit, but I filled up my tank, right? When gas prices were probably low $3. Um, Maybe about 2 weeks ago almost. That tells you how much I drive my car. But recently, I've been noticing every time I put gas in my car, the number goes up, right? I mean, well, I guess the line or whatever. But it also goes down a lot faster. And usually, how my car behaves is I would fill up my tank, use it for a bit, and then I couldn't see it going down. Then I'd hop out, cut the car off, go inside, and live my life. The next time I get out to my car, I would see a noticeable drop, right? Because I don't know if it's because the car's been off or whatever, it can kind of like figure out how much gas is really in there. But now, I almost see there is none of that anymore. It is only I drive and then I see it go down. There is no more like getting out and then you kind of figure out where it is afterwards. And I guess you could make a claim that that's good, but I don't see that being good. What I see is maybe a cheaper gas that is just draining out of my car. It's not even real. And then I'm thinking, probably it's because it's our American oil, or I guess whatever you want to call it, gasoline or whatever, and it's crappier, right? But whatever it is not good. And this has me thinking about gas prices. I feel like are about to shoot up because you gotta think about it. Like we're using our own reserves, and who knows how well it's being processed. You know, maybe they can't process it to the degree that other places can, so it's not as good quality. But I just see my gas going faster, and there is no, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't, I mean, buying gas never feels good, but I'm saying it doesn't feel like it's good quality gas. It's like either they're putting in a bunch of filler in it, which I imagine they are, but they're definitely lying to us about this. I'm very curious if you guys have noticed that your gas has gone down a lot faster, but I definitely have. Um, and I don't even drive my car that much, so I couldn't imagine actually having to use my car for daily commuting and stuff like that. As you guys know, I drive a work truck, so don't actually buy gas all that often, but I'm always trying to stay on top of things. And that's just something I noticed. Like, the gas we're getting is total shit. And then I think, what are we doing? I know what they're doing. They're driving up prices to extract more money out of us to fund their crap, but mostly to make sure that we don't have any assets. Um, I actually do have assets, a lot of assets actually, but I guess in a way this is what I wanted, you know. The reason I don't sell any of my assets, right, or I guess move stuff around and do a lot of selling and just take the money back, maybe pay off debt and stuff, is because I made myself move, or let's say distribute my money into so many assets that it would be impossible for me to get rid of on a whim, because I know I can be impulsive. So I figured if I spread all of my money out super thin, not super thin, but just all around, I won't be able to sell everything once things are rising insanely fast. You know, because I also have that fear. It's that once things start rising, and let's say I do like a 3x or something, I'm gonna sell out, you know? And then it'll do a 20, 30x, and then I'll be just assed out again. So, in a way to stop myself, I spread my money out so that I can kind of make sure that I'm in the entirety of whatever bull run might come this year, next year, whatever. We don't know. I honestly don't care anymore. Even if I just said it would be this year, I don't even know if I'd believe that. I'm unsure. I'd like to think it'd be this year. I believe and this isn't all about me, but my point being is, I've held my assets for years. It would be nice to see that, quantified, I guess. Because I have obviously crypto. Um, I have cards. I have comic NFTs. I gave my actual comics to my mom's husband because he did help me out through a tough time. So I don't have those. I have unopened Pokemon boxes, which I guess is more cards, but they're sealed and sealed. I have sealed boxes, which have been actually doing pretty well. It's unfortunate. I should have bought more, but I really wasn't big into those. I don't even know if there's really a market anymore. No one has any money to buy anything. But my point being is, they're destroying our wealth so that these people can be even more wealthy. And we have people championing this. It doesn't make sense. And I just noticed it in my gas. So maybe you have a take on this. I'll see you guys next video, man. Peace.